morning. We were just talking about
We'll just take the off-air conversation and bring it to you on air. Why not?
Yeah.
Listen, it's a Friday, so we can do that. We can do that.
Of course. It's 8 o'clock on this Friday, July 25th. Welcome to ARC Rochester. I'm Stephannie Joseph.
And I'm Dan Schrack. We have 2 full hours to get through, so let's run down what we have brewing for you this Friday morning.
All right, so today we are in for a laugh. Comedian Aries Spears will join us live in studio this morning. You may know him from Mad TV and Jerry Maguire. We are going to be catching up with him.
Show me the money.
Ahead of his upcoming shows tonight and tomorrow at Comedy at the Carlson.
And then it wouldn't be a Friday without our favorite radio hosts, Scott and Sandy. They're going to join us for the Weekend Buzz. They also have this week's Jerk or Justified, as well as our First Try Friday.
And then this morning, we are continuing our Friday Summer Music series here on ARC Rochester. Today, we're going to be hearing from musician Alyssa Tran, who has several upcoming shows that you can catch her at. She'll be performing for us live in the studio.
Listen, we're so lucky to have so many local musicians, but we're even luckier to have them on the show on a weekly basis. It's just fantastic, and I certainly hope you at home enjoy that. Before all of that, though, before we get to the music, the comedy, the this, the that, the Chris Lopez's of all of it, let's start with the Mark McLean's this morning.
That's a packed show right there.
It is a packed show.
Wow, looking forward to that.
How's it looking?
You know, it's not looking too bad. You know, we're talking training camp. We're talking St. John Fisher. We're back for day 3 already. It's flying by. But you know, training camp is looking pretty good today. Yesterday, we were talking about that chance for some rain, maybe some thunder mixing in. Today, we think there's a chance for a sprinkle or a brief shower, but much of the time should be rain-free out there. So we're probably going to have a decent practice. Mid to upper 70s, about 10 degrees cooler than it was yesterday, and mainly overcast, but there is that small chance of getting a brief shower, as mentioned. Futurecast, when do we have a better chance of seeing some showers? This is going to be into the weekend, later Saturday and Saturday night. Probably the best chance. Clouds will increase Saturday, so a mostly cloudy Saturday on the way. There's that chance coming in from the west of Rochester. But again, notice how most areas miss out on that until Sunday morning. So that's probably the best chance for the weekend in terms of any rainfall. We could use a drink out there, as they say. Low 80s at 1 o'clock, 5 o'clock, temps in the low to mid 80s. We'll squeeze in a little sunshine late this afternoon, and it's a warm weekend ahead. Look at that, mid to upper 80s. We've even got a couple of days in the 90s. We'll show you when those are coming up in just a few minutes before these important messages from Dan.
Yeah, very important messages from us. All right, McLean, thank you. We appreciate it. Let's go off the top now and start with some of the things that have piqued our interest this morning. I'm going to kick things off, and we are heading to Tallahassee. I'm trying to place a quick call for
You should try like
I'm trying FaceTime.
Audio call first.
Oh, should I?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll try an audio call. Let me get to this, though. So it was supposed to be a birthday party for kids, but it ended in a felony arrest. Good morning, Abigail. Happy birthday.
Good morning. Thank you very much.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Abby.
Yes.
Hey.
Are you at home watching?
I'm not. I'm on the phone with my parents, so can I call you back in like 10 minutes?
I mean, no, because we're doing a show. But we love you, and have a wonderful birthday. Yeah. And you're very lucky that we did not call you this morning at 4:57 when we were planning on doing it. And then Mark said, "Oh, we can call her husband," and I said, "Yes, let's do it." And then he wouldn't give me the number.
Two of them devious.
It's so wise that you guys didn't do that. So
I know. Love you. Happy birthday.
Much. Thank you. Okay.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
All right, we got that out of the way. In a felony arrest, that's how this birthday party in Tallahassee ended, with a felony arrest for Charles Entertainment Cheese, or at least the man pretending to be our favorite pizza mascot. Police say a man dressed as Chuck E. Cheese was arrested mid-shift on Wednesday, right in front of partygoers. You see the video right here. Oh no, the head is coming off. This all happening at the Tallahassee location. The suspect, 41-year-old Jermel Jones. He's facing 3 felony charges: theft of credit card, criminal use of personal identification, and fraudulent use of a credit card more than twice in a 6-month period. According to People magazine and CBS Miami, the charges stem from, get this, a customer's child support debit card that was used without permission during a party in June at that same restaurant. Yeah, so we took the lady's card that the child support money goes on to and used it.
Oh.
The woman noticed unauthorized charges and provided surveillance video that led police to Jones. When officers arrived at about 6:30, Jones was still in full costume. They say he initially... Ooh, I love that double box.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
Is something happening?
He initially resisted arrest, prompting officers to handcuff him while still wearing that mouse suit. Police found that stolen card, a purchase receipt, and a small amount of marijuana. Jones was then booked on felony charges and released the next morning on a $1,000 bond. Chuck's parent company confirmed they were aware of the incident and have taken action regarding that employee. Photos and video, though, from that scene have gone viral, and Tallahassee police confirmed their authenticity. Now, this is no laughing matter, but I'm going to poke a little fun, so here's a couple of
Schrack style.
one-liners. Looks like Charles Entertainment Cheese just got promoted to Most Wanted Mouse. No?
Yeah.
Boo. Some kids get birthday balloons, but this poor kid got a front row seat to a felony arrest and a fraud charge on his mom's child support card.
Too
That one,
long.
Too long.
Too long, yeah. I was like,
Okay,
oh, I need
last one. Guess you could say this party ended when the mouse got trapped.
That one was the best of the three.
Yeah.
So I'll give it to you.
Okay. Listen, I know you liked this story because Steph comes in this morning and sends her email to Ashley and says, oh, I want to do this. And I hear Ashley say, nope, sorry, it's already called for. Because,
Yeah.
yup, I called that thing as soon as I saw it.
This story was literally everywhere. I remember it being all over social media, and then you wake up the next morning.
wild.
It's, yeah.
Wild.
You can't imagine.
That he put up a fight and they had to arrest him in costume.
Yeah.
I wonder if they get that costume back.
Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, like when they. So here's the question: when you get booked, you know, and they're like, okay, you know, here's your whatever issued whatever.
Yeah.
What happens to those clothes? And if those clothes don't belong to you,
Yeah.
they won't give them back to you, right?
I imagine that they will because they're not a part of evidence, right? If they are, there's a different story.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where the marijuana was being stored.
Oh, I'm so
Listen,
sad. Like,
I don't know.
Chuck E. Cheese is like, I have such good memories there. The animatronics were a little creepy, but like, just
I heard
fine.
you could get a little bit for a few tokens.
Huh?
It was a joke.
It was a joke. But okay.
What was it?
That
I
one was
didn't
better
hear it.
than the
I
two.
said,
Shoot.
You said, where do you think the marijuana was put? I said, I heard you can get a little bit for a few tokens.
Well, they don't do tokens. It's tickets. You buy the tokens. The tokens are what you use in the machine.
Okay, sorry,
Yeah,
I have
but
to go
like,
Chuck E. Cheese.
When you
weirdo.
run out of tokens, I remember like we would go around like feeling on the ground, picking up some
Have
tokens.
you seen that video of that kid who's at Chuck E. Cheese? Who's he's like a 6-year-old. He's scamming the ticket machine.
I didn't know
just
you could do
holding
that.
his one ticket, and it's reading the one ticket over and over and over
Are
and
you
over and over and over.
serious?
Yeah, it was great.
I never knew that could happen. I
you
always
ever
wanted
do-
the lollipop. Oh yeah, the skee ball.
The skee ball, but when they're not looking, you just go over and you stand up next to it and you.
Are
put the
you?
ski-
I never tried this. What? I wish I knew the tricks.
Listen, you gotta. I wanted one of those finger traps, or
Yeah.
you know, something that was way too many tickets, and I was never any good at the games.
Well, there's like a adult Chuck E. Cheese now. I forget the name of it.
Dave and
but-
Buster's?
No, not that. It's a different.
Oh,
variation.
I think we had a story on it recently, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
In Victor, yes, I believe.
Isn't it by the same company?
yes.
Chuck E. Cheese is coming out with an adult Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes.
What's it called?
Someone find the name. It's escaping from me.
Charles Entertainment Cheese?
No, it's-
I mean,
it's-
that's his legal name.
It's a variation on the name already. Like it's Chucky's something. Chucky's Arcade?
Chuck's Arcade.
Yes.
Chuck's Arcade.
There we go. Okay.
Well,
have
yeah,
to go.
I'm sure they'll have different prizes at Chuck's Arcade.
All right, well, we are staying in Florida. We'll move on to my story. We've all run into issues at the airport that could lead us to missing our flights, all right? So maybe you forgot your passport, or your baggage was overweight, or you were just simply running late.
Okay.
Well, none of these were the case for one woman trying to get back to Texas last week. So CBS Miami reports that Shataria Banks was unable to board a flight with Spirit Airlines in Florida after getting a cosmetic procedure. Now, we don't know any details about the procedure itself. Banks wanted to keep that private. What we do know is she spent multiple days recovering in Miami before she says her doctor gave her the okay to fly. That apparently was not enough for Spirit Airlines, though. Banks was denied entry for her flight. In cell phone video, employees at the counter said it was about her safety. Now, she pushes further for answers, asking about the airline's policy. And Banks told CBS Miami that she was told they don't have it in writing. Now, the news station reached out to Spirit, and they responded. Now, according to a statement, Spirit says the airline agent followed procedures and consulted with an on-call medical professional on the guest's ability to travel. The third-party company, MedLink, decided that she was not, even with the documentation provided. Now, they also cite Banks' current condition at the time. And video from CBS Miami shows she has a tube connected to her, and the container attached has some reddish fluid in it. But again, we don't know any details about this procedure, so let's not speculate. Banks was issued a refund, though. She says her husband still had to pay for hotel fare for one night, and she also booked a different airline to ultimately return home. And this is not the first time that we have, heard of Spirit Airlines sort of being in headlines when it comes to their policy. I know specifically with the dress code, the new one that came out, that there was at least one passenger that I think was denied entry for her attire. So another story.
Listen, so here's what I'm struggling with this story. Here's where I take issue. If you're not willing to disclose what the medical procedure was, I don't know that you can make a stink. I don't know. Because you get to the airport, obviously something is wrong that I'm seeing on you if I'm saying, I don't think you should be getting on an airplane.
But she had the documentation, the okay from her doctor to be like, I am good to fly. So, I mean.
But the doctor is not the pilot. The doctor is not in charge of the airline. The airline is in charge of the airline. And listen, there's a lot of stories about Spirit Airline and a lot of videos about Spirit Airlines on social media. And say what you will about that, but listen, I think it's up to the airline to be making that decision. If an airline doesn't want you personally to fly or me personally to fly, they can just do that.
Yeah, they can.
Put you on the no-fly list.
I don't know. I mean, I understand that. I just feel like with the documentation, if it's authentic, and it was, then
pilot doesn't want to take any responsibility. Airline does not want to take responsibility. If something happens and you need some sort of help that we can't provide, we do not want to be held liable. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hands washed. Here's your money back.
Yeah. Well,
tough that you had to get a hotel room for one more night. Maybe you should have spent that night in the hospital.
But she was able to book another flight, so ultimately everything worked out.
What are you going to do, football me?
Oh, no.
Hey, stick around. We've got a lot more to come right here on ARC Rochester. When we come back, we're checking in with Chris Lopez. He's playing some lacrosse this morning, all to support a good cause.
Hey, take us with you. You can watch us on the go wherever you are by streaming us live on the 13 Web YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. We're back after this, maybe.
lacrosse around the clock. That's the mission that athletes have this weekend for a special charity event happening in Canandaigua.
It's called the Shootout for Soldiers, and it's all to support our nation's veterans. For more, we go live to Chris Lopez, who's learning more about the event. He's been there all morning. Chris, we were wondering when you were going to take to the field. You've been teasing us all morning. You about to do it?
No, I got the kids behind me. I got a kid in a hot dog outfit. I got a girl in a Wonder Woman outfit. Why would you want to see me play when you have all of this greatness behind me? I'm here with John Isaac. You've been the executive director for 8 years. Let's refresh some people on the logistics of this event, Shootout for Soldiers. When does it begin? When does it end? And who is it for?
Shootout for Soldiers Canandaigua begins tomorrow at Canandaigua Academy. The field's here at 10 a.m. We run 24 hours straight till actually 25 hours. We're ending at 11 a.m. on Sunday. All money that we raise is for our veterans. We have 2 local charities that we give to and some national charities.
And the growth over the past 8 years since you started this, how has that been?
Oh, the growth has been amazing. More teams every year, more kids every year. This year's a little bit light on kids, but it's incredible. It's incredible, and the support from the community and it's mind blowing, really.
And I want to hit on the kids. You have different kinds of kids games going on. That's why some kids are in a hot dog uniform or a gorilla outfit. Some kids are not, just in regular uniforms. Different variations of the kids games, right?
We do. You'll have your regular standard boys 3-4 game, kindergarten through 2nd grade, and the same with the girls. And then we mix it up a little bit. We have boys girls stick swap games where they swap sticks. Boys cannot play with girls sticks, by the way. Okay. Let me tell you that. And we do this really super special thing, which is a takeoff on our parent costume game. We have a kids costume game at 8 p.m. tomorrow night in the box field over here. And as you can see, the kids love it.
Can anyone watch this? Anyone who's living close or far away, it doesn't matter. They could just come in the stands and watch this?
Come on down. Come in the stands. There's no charge, free of charge. Come on in. Enjoy the day. Spend a day with us. Spend the evening with us. Spend the night with us if you want. You'll have fun.
And is there a way someone can donate online?
Absolutely. Shootoutforsoldiers.com. Click on the Canandaigua link and make a donation.
Okay,
we would really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to talk to some of the kids. Hey, kids, come over here. Stop playing. I want to talk to you guys. You just look ready to talk on live television.
Yeah.
What is your name, and how long have you been playing lacrosse?
My name is Reed, and I've been playing for about 5 years.
5 years. And what game are you partaking in tomorrow?
Well, I actually have to go to Sylvan Beach tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
I can't be here.
Okay. What about the other kid? Who's playing tomorrow? Okay, we got a lot. All right. Oh, you're playing. Okay. I want to go to you, Miss Wonder Woman. What time do your game start?
I think 10 a.m.
10 a.m. How long you been playing lacrosse?
4 years.
4 years. How good are you?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. How cool is this to partake in something that benefits the troops?
It is really cool to partake in this.
And then, are you nervous, excited? How are you feeling going into this game tomorrow?
I'm excited.
You're excited? Is Wonder Woman your favorite superhero character?
Yes.
Yeah. Who else wants to speak on the Mr. Gorilla? I'd be remiss if I didn't miss you. Why the gorilla costume? First off.
Well, I mean, I had it from last Halloween, and it was just cool.
And it's because you're a gorilla on the lacrosse field, I'm imagining, just a big monster pushing everyone around. How long have you been playing lacrosse for?
7 or 8 years.
7 or 8 years. And how cool is this to partake in the event, play lacrosse? People are going for 24 hours. You're going to partake in it. Is it pretty cool?
Yeah, it's just really cool.
Everyone. All right. I want to ask you, okay, you want to talk. How long have you been playing lacrosse?
7 years.
7 years. And what's your name?
Leah.
Leah. All right. When playing the game, what's the toughest part about being on the field with all of these people? You got a hot dog on the field. You have a pickle back there. You have a gorilla over here. How hard is it?
Probably because we take face-offs too, like the boys do. So it's like switching rules, kind of.
And how cool do you think this event is? It's very cool to mix sports and then mix it with troops and then raise in tons of money.
Yeah, it's cool.
And then everyone else, when you're playing lacrosse, what's your favorite part about the game? Anyone? Oh.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. There's nothing specific. What about you?
I think it's really cool. Something really cool about Shootout for Soldiers is that we get to do what we love while supporting troops.
I like that. Are you marketing or PR for this event at all? No. What's your name?
Kara.
Kara? Mr. Hot Dog, I cannot miss you. I've been seeing you play all day. Real quick, what's your name?
Miles.
Miles. How long have you been playing lacrosse, Miles?
I don't really know.
You don't know. We're just going to say a full decade now. Do you want to be a pro lacrosse player?
Yeah.
Yeah? And then when you're playing lacrosse, what's one thing that you love about it?
Just the whole thing. It's
The
so fun.
whole thing?
Yeah.
Guys, Shoot Out for Soldiers. Raise your hand if you're excited. Raise some cash. Play some sports. Get on the field. Be a hot dog. Be a gorilla. 10 o'clock till 11 o'clock, and it starts tomorrow, 24 hours. You're going to see some of these kids out on the field. 8 p.m., I believe there's a midnight game that the parents are partaking in. They're getting dressed up in a hot dog uniform. I'm going to send it back to you in studio.
Chris, there's
Guys,
go
show us what you got. Go
like
show us
a
what you got.
7-year-old in front of you, the little kid in red. Mm-hmm. Do you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, we want you to go one-on-one with that 7-year-old in red.
He was great.
I think he's going to dominate that game.
You know what? That's a great idea, only I don't have a hot dog uniform on. I don't have any cleats. And guess what, Dan? I do not have a lacrosse stick or a lacrosse ball. So we're out of luck.
Seems like you're in good company for most of those things.
Yeah.
But
All right, Lopez, thank you.
Well, what do you know?
Hey, stick around. When Arc Rochester returns, this morning's weather trivia.
meteorologist Mark McLean will join us after this. Welcome back at 8:25. Meteorologist Mark McLean joins us now with a look at today's warm and humid forecast, as well as some weather trivia.
Yeah. I was looking at weather trivia, thinking out loud about storm systems, how they move around the planet. And I was wondering, we haven't talked about the jet stream, right?
Ooh.
And I was thinking about that. I was thinking, actually, initially it was like rotation of the Earth, and we were talking about it. And then I said, well, let's talk about the jet stream today.
Okay.
This is something we haven't really gone in depth on in a little while. This is a, quote, high-speed river of air, right? That's up in the atmosphere. Yeah, it's about 35,000 feet. Depends on how warm it is where you are. Depends on how cold the atmosphere is. Do you know how fast this wind in the atmosphere can get? So this would be measured by a weather balloon, goes up through the atmosphere, gets to that layer, and if you hit the middle of that, does the jet stream go 50, 120, 170, or 260 miles per
Wow,
hour.
there's a big jump there between.
Yep.
I feel like I know what the ding dong is.
Oh, you do?
And I'm the distractors, maybe.
Which one's the ding dong, do you think?
That one, can I say it?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
say it. Yeah.
I want to say it's the last one.
And the ding dong is a no, you never go with it.
Completely wrong.
Okay.
Yep.
And then the distractors, I'll get back to you on.
Okay.
But I think I know what
You think the I think you would say the distractor is. Oh, wait, or would it be a second ding dong? Could 50 be a second ding dong? Are there ever two ding dongs?
You know, I don't think
I mean,
we
on
ever-
this show, there are always two ding dongs.
You beat me to it. Oh.
I was never taught that there were two ding dongs, always two distractors. It was, no one ever learned this. We had it was a lesson. In school.
Does anybody have any ding dongs in the station? I'm getting kind of hungry.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, no. Well, anyway.
All right, yeah, but you posted that today?
No, I did.
Okay, all right. Answer that on Facebook,
Without-
and we'll go over those results
without
at
the
9
ding
o'clock.
Let's get back to weather. We'll talk about yesterday. What'd you do to stay cool? 93.
I know.
Right? 93 degrees. So that actually tied for the hottest day of the year. We were talking about that yesterday. We had 93 on two other dates, one in June and one earlier in July. So we've had 7 now for the season. So that's a pretty good number right there. 76, but it's that dew point right there. 71, you saw those kiddos running around in the lacrosse field there. Boy, they were sweating it out, right? That's the point where it just becomes sweat-tastic. Anytime that dew point is in the 70s, you're going to feel it. So just remember that at training camp. Yeah, we've got dry weather, we've got cloud cover, and 10 degrees cooler than it was yesterday. But with that humidity up there, you're still going to be, quote, sweating it out. Now, Ultimate Doppler is picking up a few sprinkles down towards Canandaigua, just south of there. Naples picking up some of those sprinkles. Nothing particularly heavy, and we're looking back to the west and seeing a few more. So don't be shocked if you get a few sprinkles before lunchtime today. It's just not going to be a big deal in terms of the overall forecast. It's a weak cold front that's going to be swinging through. It's going to move south of Rochester, and that's going to keep the overnight tonight and Saturday morning nice and dry for us as high pressure moves by to the northeast of Rochester. So the weekend forecast, it's not a washout, but there is that small risk of a shower in there later Saturday into Sunday. But in terms of today, mid-80s. It's still air conditioner weather. It's still pool weather for you. Tonight's not going to be as warm. We were only down to 75 this morning for the low. That's like the Gulf Coast. 68 tonight. Still a bit muggy out there. And your 7-day forecast does have, look at this, 90s again. We'll have a chance for rain Sunday morning. But Monday, Tuesday could be the 8th and 9th days in the 90s already this year. And look at the 4 straight nights with the low temperature in the 70s, too.
Wow.
Sold.
Yeah.
I am sold with those 90-degree days.
Yeah, and late in the week, you saw that, too, the temperature dropping back through the 70s. So we are going to get a break from some of this heat and humidity down the road late next week. He's not sold on that.
No. I said sold. I am sold on these 90-degree days. And then I thought to myself, did I turn the air conditioning off this morning?
Oh, boy.
I can't remember.
I can control it
Because the
with an
bill
app now.
was ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. It can get up there.
Laughable last month.
Yeah.
They can expect a phone call from me. No, but I'm excited about that. Listen.
Yeah, it's pool weather, for sure.
It is. The more, the better. We need it. And we've got the whole month of August in front of us.
Yeah.
And 6 months from now, we're going to be shoveling. So enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy it
Yeah.
while it's here.
Yeah.
Don't complain about it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, McLean, thank you. We appreciate it.
Hey, don't go anywhere. We've got much more to get to here on ARC Rochester.
We're back on the other side of the break. 8:32 this Friday morning. Thanks so much for sticking with us. We want to take you behind this story now as tributes continue to pour in for Rochester's very own Chuck Mangione.
The two-time Grammy Award-winning jazz legend has died at the age of 84.
13 Wham's Matt Malloy takes a look back at his more than 6-decade-long career.
Chuck Mangione's love for jazz began at an early age. He started playing the trumpet at 10 and as a teen formed the Jazz Brothers with his brother Gap, a jazz pianist. Their dad would take them to jazz clubs in the city.
I was blessed to come into music at a time when all the great jazz artists were happening. But without a horn in one hand and a baseball glove on the other, I don't know what I would be doing today.
Mangione grew up in Rochester, graduating from Franklin High School and the Eastman School of Music before later returning to lead the school's jazz ensemble. That's where he and RPO conductor Jeff Tyzik first crossed paths.
I came to the Eastman School as a freshman in 1969, and Chuck Mangione was the director of the jazz ensemble that I played in.
Tyzik says it was a 1970 concert featuring Mangione and the RPO that set the trajectory for his own musical path.
It was a groundbreaking concert where he did a concert of music of all different styles: pop, jazz, Latin, R&B, folk music, and classical elements together. And it was a transformative experience for me and changed my life and set the direction for my own career, watching what he did with music.
In 1978, Mangione became world famous with his hit Feels So Good, the song reaching number 4 on the Billboard Singles Chart.
He had no barriers. He had no walls around his music. He wanted to reach as many people as possible.
His career spanned 60 years with more than 30 albums and countless Grammy nominations, winning 2. In 2012, Mangione was inducted into the Rochester Music Hall of Fame.
In his acceptance speech, he mentioned that of all the awards that he has won, that this being inducted into the Rochester Music Hall of Fame probably meant the most to his parents, Mama and Papa Mangione, because it was Rochester.
Mangione's music helped define a generation, and he never forgot his roots.
Rochester was his home, and that's what mattered most to him. And I think that's one of the reasons he's so beloved in our community, and why our community, and especially the music community, will miss him so much.
Matt Malloy, 13 Wham News.
The Sisters of St. Joseph of Rochester also remembering Mangione's contributions to the community, sharing this 1964 picture of Mangione presenting a check for $900 from a benefit concert for the Sisters' instrumental music program. Now, with inflation, that's more than $9,300 today.
Pretty incredible. And we want to talk about a bit more about Chuck Mangione's legacy this morning. So we've asked Bob Snyder to join us. Bob is an associate professor of jazz and contemporary media at the Eastman School of Music, and as a musician, even toured with Chuck Mangione. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it. I want to dive in and ask you, what do you remember about those days going on tour with the legend?
Well, it was really magical for me because when I was a youngster, I was one of the kids who was at his concert, and my parents were buying me T-shirts from his dad. So it was really a dream come true to be able to make music with Chuck and be a part of his musical world. And I just want to echo kind of what Jeff Tyzik said. I feel like in many ways he's quite responsible for launching my career as well, and the trajectory of my career. And I feel like because he was so instrumental in developing jazz at the Eastman School of Music, I think about where I'm at now as a teacher and a player. It just seems so interwoven into his world. But it was a dream come true to be able to make music with him, and he made making music so much fun.
And what's one piece of advice or maybe a lesson that you may take from his mentorship?
I was talking to some friends yesterday, and actually I was on Facebook, one of his guitar players who came along later in his tour, and he mentioned doing something very individual in his playing, and he was afraid he'd get in trouble for it. And I remember early on, Chuck told me the most important thing that you can do is bring your own personality into the music instead of trying to play the music as it has been previously played. And that's something that a true jazz artist wants to do, is to make the music as special as it can be, night in and night out. And I think anyone who ever went to his concerts realized that that's really the hallmark of his sound. And he implored me to be original and don't try to copy. You know, if you play yourself, you're going to play your best.
That's obviously something that stuck with you. I'm wondering, as a professor, is that something you also teach?
Of course, yeah, and that's all something that my guitar teacher taught me when I was a kid too, and yeah. So I definitely tell my students it's great to have reverence for the music that's come before you, but in order to push the music forward, you have to do your own thing. And I can't think of another artist who did his own thing quite the way Chuck Mangione did. He created his own sound, and people fell in love with it, not just in Rochester, but literally all over the globe. And that's really amazing.
Yeah, it took the words right out of my mouth, honestly. What would you say about the legacy that he has left behind, specifically at Eastman?
Definitely musical excellence, and I think because Chuck's music involved classical music, it involved music of Latin America, it involved jazz music, very traditional jazz music, sounds from pop music. It feels like his impact is still alive today, because there just seems to be so much more happening at Eastman, and in terms of our film music program, and the way the students have such a wide palette of what we would sort of put under the umbrella of jazz and contemporary media and music. And I think not only has he impacted the Eastman School of Music, but I think music education in general. And that's what I would say.
It's safe to say, it sounds like, that jazz would not be what it is today without him.
For sure. Yeah. And, I do have to say too, it's like, beyond all the musical contributions, it's his, his love of Rochester and his immense love of his family, that it all sort of became part of his presence. And I think it's just admirable and inspiring. And I look back at my time in the band as, formative musically, but formative professionally and personally.
Bob Snyder, thank you so much for your time this morning. We really appreciate it. Great insight there into music legend Chuck Mangione. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Hey, stick around. There's much more to come here on Arc Rochester, including when we come back, we'll be joined by comedian Aries Spears.
Hey, and don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. Arc Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back on the other side of the break.
43, and renowned comedian Aries Spears is known for his wit and impressions, and now he's getting ready to make Rochester laugh at his Comedy at the Carlson debut.
Yeah, he kicked off performances last night, but he's in town for 4 more shows. For a little bit more of a preview, he joins us live in studio this morning. Thank you so much for waking up bright and early and coming in.
Hey, how you doing?
Very well. So we were talking during the commercial break that you've been to Rochester before, but it's been a couple of decades.
Yeah, like I think 25 years ago.
What?
Yeah.
Why did you make us wait so long?
Because I didn't know that there was anything else out here. I know that. I think it was called Comedy Cafe once upon a time ago. And I had known from the time I did it to some point afterwards that it wasn't around anymore. So I thought that was it. So I didn't know that there was another place, but there is now.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about what people can expect if they go to your show.
100% unfiltered comedy.
That's always good.
Yeah, I'm kind of an 80s baby, so I came up in an era where, there wasn't political correctness necessarily and all this woke stuff and sensitivity. So my comedy cocaine is uncut.
What do you?
That's a really good way to phrase it.
That took me a second to get that one. What do you tap into for it? What do you focus on? Like, do you talk family stuff ever? About your family, I mean, not stuff that's family friendly.
I'm a little bit all over the place, so I'm not hugely political, but I might dabble in a little bit of politics and pop culture and current events and some impressions and some improv. So I'm all over the place.
I mean, you probably get this all the time, but can we hear some impressions too?
Oh my God, you put me on the spot.
It's early.
I know it's early. Okay,
Steph.
okay. I could ask a different question, but maybe think about it for later on. But how is it like, engaging with audiences? I feel like a lot of times, especially right now, we all need a laugh, and people are willing to join in.
I like it. So it's like, I would say 80-90% of the stage time is material. But then I do improvise and, interact with the crowd a little bit, which is always fun because, they love the spontaneity of it. And, it keeps me on my toes too. So, yeah.
I want to know, with that crowd work that you do, when whether it's a heckler or, a bit that you've got cooked up that you then begin with, is that the kind of stuff that we typically see on social media so your set is kind of saved for the show? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it is strategic in that sense. You don't want to. Again, I'm going back to the reference I just made, but you give the sample away.
Yeah,
you don't give away the key.
Yeah.
So they love the sample. They come to the show and then they buy the key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this isn't going to be the first time for, I guess, a lot of people that come by because you have a long career of working comedy. You want to talk to us a little bit about that?
I've been fortunate. I started when I was 14, made my debut on Def Comedy Jam when I was 16. And then, I've been doing it. I've been doing it ever since. So, 8 years on Mad TV and some other stuff with Damon Wayans and so it's been nice for me.
What at 14 years old got into your head that made you think I can be the funny guy? I can get up there and do that.
Well, I was probably getting the wrong kind of attention in school, for cutting up. So my mother basically at one point gave me an ultimatum. She's like, you either start doing this comedy thing and be funny, or you can pay rent.
Fair.
Yeah.
So I said, let me get this comedy thing a shot.
Tough love that sounds like it's paid off.
Oh yeah. My mother was, she kind of steered me in a direction and guided me. She was like Joe Jackson without the abuse.
And I'm just...
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Does she ever make it into the act? Do we ever talk about
Some
Mom on
impressions?
stage?
Once upon a time ago...
Some impressions. She's still pushing for those impressions.
Probably early on in the very beginning, I kind of talked about what it was like growing up in New Jersey and New York with her. But I don't really do the family thing too much. Talk about my family. That's something that as I try to continue to evolve, I'll eventually get to. But I talk about everything else probably but that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot to pull from. I mean,
yeah.
nowadays.
Go ahead.
Tell us a little bit about like what it was like kind of seeing your development in comedy, because we all know like the first moment you're like, are they gonna laugh? And then you finally get to the moment where it's like, I'm confident. Even if they don't laugh, I know it was funny.
For the sake of not wanting to sound arrogant,
listen, it's just
okay.
us.
I mean,
sound arrogant. We don't care.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're good. You know it.
I've always had a strong belief in myself and,
Yeah.
you know, the gift that the man upstairs gave me. So, you know, yeah, there are times when you get nervous, and to this day, I still get nervous. But I don't ever really feel like they're not gonna laugh, you know, because that's why you sometimes lean on your improv skills, because if, you know, your playbook ain't working, you know, you got to learn how to scramble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
that's true.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true. And listen, there's nothing wrong, and you know this. There's nothing wrong with a healthy sense of, you know, well-being of who you are.
Yeah.
You know what your talents are.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what you're good at.
Yeah.
And that's why people come and see you. That's why they bought the tickets in the first place.
Exactly.
Speaking of tickets, they are still available. 2 shows, Comedy at the Carlson, 2 shows tonight, 7 and 9:30. Tomorrow night as well, 2 shows, 7 and 9:30. Comedy at the Carlson. You see the website at the bottom of the screen. Thank you so much for coming in. We really appreciate it.
Oh, my guys from New Jersey are going to be there. Christopher, show. Welcome to the Johnny Check.
See, you asked for it, you get it.
I
You get it.
appreciate it.
She's going to ride that wave all day long.
You know it.
Thank you.
We'll have all this information on foxrochester.com. When we come back, we're once again checking in with Chris Lopez, who's playing some lacrosse this morning.
Yeah, stick around. Arc Rochester returns on the other side of the break.
Well, if you thought one lacrosse game was intense, how about 24 hours of it?
Whew.
Because that's what's happening this weekend in Canandaigua for a special fundraiser.
Yeah, the Shootout for Soldiers is a nonstop game with a big mission, and that's supporting our veterans. Chris Lopez is live there this morning, learning all about it, chatting with the team. Chris, how's it going?
Not too bad, not too bad. It's about to get a lot more fun in about a minute or so. Stay tuned for that. I'm here with John Isaac, director of Shootout for Soldiers here in Canandaigua. Let's get a little bit of the logistics out of the way before we get to the fun stuff. What time does this happen? Who's this for? How special is this event?
The kids' costume game is probably the most fun event we do, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. It's going to be at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Your kids can still sign up.
Okay.
Come on out, have fun.
Vendors? There's going to be vendors here?
The water balloon game for the boys is at 11 tomorrow, and the girls
Okay.
is at 10. Sorry about
Oh, man, you gave it away. We're doing a water balloon throw soon, but okay.
My bad.
Shootout for Soldiers, though, the crux of this is going to be the lacrosse.
Yep.
10 o'clock starting tomorrow morning, goes until 11 o'clock Sunday morning. There's going to be vendors here.
There's going to be vendors. This whole field hopefully is going to be lined with vendors. A lot of them are veteran-owned businesses. You know, we invite them free of charge. Please come out. Just check out what they have. Help support our veterans that way.
You've been the director for 8 years. You raised $500,000 cash. That's amazing. How good does that make you feel?
Words can't even describe how happy I am, how proud I am to be from Canandaigua and to have raised $500,000.
Yeah, small city, and you guys are competing with someone like Long Island with infinite cash, and you guys raised $500,000 here. But I want to talk about something cool. There's going to be some water balloon throwing going on. It's not all about just the lacrosse.
There's going to be some water balloon throwing. A couple games tomorrow, and we're going to show you what it looks like here pretty quick.
Okay. Captains, bring them out. Captains, bring them out. We have 2 captains coming towards us. What's your name, and why are you the captain?
I'm McLean, and I'm the captain just because all my friends like me.
I love that answer. Tell me your name, and why are you the captain?
I'm Molly because I'm the oldest, and
yeah.
I love that answer. All right, who's winning, though? We got a lot of energy.
men. No, we're winning.
We have a lot of energy here. It can't be contained, so I won't let it be contained any further. Shootout for Soldiers happening tomorrow, 10 a.m., goes until Sunday. Sign-up still available. You can go online to donate as well. There's going to be vendors here. It's free to come check it out, so please come check it out. All right.
We're on, guys.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. They have been itching to get the water balloon. They've been itching to throw water balloons at each other the entire morning since we got here. They've been waiting for this. These kids have been here since like about 7 o'clock this morning, and seeing all the energy get thrown out right now.
Oh, that was... Are there points being taken here, or just...
I don't know.
No, this is a free-for-all. As you saw, all the energy that was displayed there between the men, quote, and then the girls, that's all being taken out right now. That bin is completely filled. There's probably, I don't know, 100 water balloons in there.
They'll be occupied for some time.
Yeah, certainly will. All right, if you want to know more, we'll post all the information you need to know on our website, foxrochester.com, after the show this morning. Thanks, Chris.
Hey, stick around. We've got much more to come here on ARC Rochester as we continue into 9 o'clock.
We are back after this.
We're jamming.
Yeah.
Dancing out here.
Jamming.
Yeah.
Good Friday morning, 9:02 on this July 25th. Thanks so much for joining us here on ARC Rochester. I'm Stephannie Joseph.
And I'm Dan Schrack. That is meteorologist Mark McLean back with us once again to give us another check of the weekend forecast. Getting ready to head into, is this the final weekend of July? The final weekend
I think so, right?
July.
What's the 20?
I don't know. Where's
25th.
Somebody,
We just said it.
Somebody get us a calendar.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
You know what's throwing us off?
What?
And I'm going to address the elephant in the room right now.
Please do. The smell.
The smell.
It's fantastic.
Chef Jeff is going to go over the top here in a minute, I have a feeling.
It
Fine with
really
me.
does. It does smell good. We were emailed
It's
a list
intoxicating.
of what is being. Oh,
Be prepared.
yeah.
It's a spread.
It is a spread.
Wow. Oh.
Okay, focus.
Yes, I'm focusing.
Over here,
Okay,
McLean. Over
yes.
here.
Over
There we go.
Okay.
Let's get to the weather trivia.
Weather trivia it is. So we're talking about the jet stream, the high-speed river of air in the upper atmosphere, and it's the steering component for our major storm systems that go across the U.S. And we had some choices. We put these up on Facebook every day. How fast is the jet stream? So this is something we don't usually get to see because honestly, I think people would be freaked out if they saw how fast the air can move in the upper atmosphere. Okay? Is it 50, 120, 170, or 260 miles per hour?
Oh, gosh.
We've got lots of guesses.
Oh, my God. The answer
C's
that I
and
thought
D's.
was the ding dong
Yep,
is probably
Marcy.
right.
Deborah, look at all the, we got
Wow.
all C's and D's.
I don't know.
Wow.
Mainly D's. Lots of guesses.
Yeah,
I like this.
let's point that out. Like a lot of people weighed in on this one today.
Yeah, I think it's a fun one.
That's wild, Steph. Okay.
I don't have a guess.
Well, no, listen.
I know.
No, we gotta go back here.
Yeah.
Because you said the D was the ding dong.
Yeah.
Well, let's think about it like this. I'll give you a little hint, too. I mean,
Okay.
I was standing at a tornado site, right?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, we were covering the tornado out in Phelps. The estimated winds on that were 115 miles per hour.
Okay.
And that's not that there's such a thing, and that was, quote, on the weaker side of tornadoes.
Yeah, that was a Cat 1.
2.
Cat 2.
So 3 and above would be considered major. You know.
Okay.
For hurricanes, you're talking hurricanes, too. Yeah, that's okay. Yep.
So, Steph, is the ding dong actually the answer?
I don't know. I really thought, I was convinced, but
Okay, listen. Why don't we just go with the ding dong
Just
being
like-
the answer?
knife in the heart. Like,
You doing it?
sure.
Final answer?
Everybody else is saying it right.
Boom.
Oh, my
There you
God.
go. You got it. So
We
this-
rounded out the week.
There you
Yeah.
go. You're on a winning streak. So this was the fastest wind recorded by a weather balloon, and it was over Totori, Japan. The wind speed reached 260 miles per hour on February 5th,
Whoa.
2004.
It's wild.
So we go around and we do classroom visits too for schools, area schools, groups, and churches, etc. So we have 2 weather balloons back there. And one was launched by the National Weather Service office in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We got a call from an apple farmer in Geneseo. He said, "Hey, I've got one of your unusual weather devices stuck in my tree. Do you guys want it back?" You know, unknowingly that we don't launch weather balloons at Channel 13, right? So it went up in the sky from Pittsburgh, but it was a day that the jet stream was particularly strong. It was around 200 miles per hour. So by the time that came down from Pittsburgh, and it's only up in the air for just over an hour. So by the time it came back down, it was in Western New York, which is kind of crazy, right?
That is nuts.
Kind of crazy. You know what?
We should do an experiment someday where we send up a weather balloon. Are we allowed?
I think we're so close to the airport, I think we'd have to declare it.
They did it.
Okay, so then let's declare it.
Yeah, they will let you.
I declare that we're sending up a weather balloon.
If only it were that easy.
Declare it means notify them.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Itty Bitty is today's cat of the day, Muddy Paw Outlook. These guys can get some, speaking of air, you know these cats can get, they can go from the floor to the
They can
fridge.
get some air too.
Yeah, yes, they can.
Impressive.
We're doing okay today. You know, there is some sprinkles out there, so that, I mean, in the next hour or two, could be a few wet paws out there, but I think for the most part, Sunday would be the best day to catch a quick little shower for Itty Bitty. You can always send us your pictures of your pets. We love to put the doggy pics up on the air, 13wham.com/chime in. And you can scan that QR code that's on the screen. We love to see. We've had bear and deer and everything. Like we had a parrot,
peacock.
Oh,
on there.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
We had the cougar.
The cougar.
Or the wildcat.
Well, that
whatever
was
it
the
I think cougar.
That was the AI version of it, right? Was that the one in the studio?
Well, we had that one, but didn't you use one?
I think yeah, the getting the blood drawn.
Yes.
May have been AI.
Might have been.
Yeah, a touch of AI in there. But the part of the forecast you're feeling is that dew point. It's at 71 degrees. And even though we have such high atmospheric moisture content this morning, we're just not squeezing it out of the atmosphere. It's been a fairly dry July, less than an inch of rain, actually ranking 22nd driest on record at this point for Rochester, and records that go to the 1870s. But some sprinkles out and around. One of those seems to be a little bit heavier into southern Genesee County, parts of Wyoming County. Another little batch there near St. Catharines over the west end of Lake Ontario. That's going to be drifting into western New York, not with any great success along this cold front. I don't expect widespread rain, and certainly don't expect any severe weather with this front as it moves on through. Downstate may get some strong thunderstorms late this afternoon, but we'll avoid that threat in western New York. Our forecast is
for the Dan Schrack Invitational.
I was waiting for it.
Oh, Kel, call me.
Mid-80s. How about that? That's going to be a sturdy guest list when we get there.
Right.
Yep, right? Tonight, upper 60s, mainly clear sky, still a bit muggy. And the 7-day forecast, any one of these days, you probably squeeze in the invitational, Dan. There you go.
Yeah.
A little heat next week.
Man, look at that.
90s back. And you know what? There's a little something here for everybody, really, because we've got the heat and the humidity, but we also have temperatures dropping back through the 70s midweek, late week next week. So it's going to have that late August, early September feel to it, whereas most of this week is going to have that kind of punch you in the chest humidity and dew point out there. You know, it really does hit you. When you
It does.
It does.
It does.
Immediately.
That's kind of the enjoyable part about it, though.
If you love tropical air, you are loving this July. Yep, it has lived up to the billing.
You know, they probably, I can't get off it, they probably haven't called because they don't want any affiliation with this guy.
Why? Why not?
We can't get you on the mound for a first pitch from Dan Mason yet.
I know.
Yeah.
This is
The
a running
Bills
joke.
won't. The
It's
Bills
just a
won't
sports
let me
thing.
warm the bench. Seriously.
Maybe you could sample some delicious things from Wegmans coming up here.
That'll help soften.
Will that help? Will that soften the blow?
It would help soften the blow.
Okay.
It absolutely would. Stick around. We've got a lot more to come right here on ARC Rochester, including when we come back, we're taking a bit of a break and talking food with the help of Chef Jeff from Wegmans.
Hey, take us with you. You don't want to miss this. You can catch us on the go wherever you are by streaming us live on the 13 WHAM YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. We're back on the other side of the break.
9:12 this morning. This week is Employee Appreciation Week here at 13 Wham, and there's nothing better than the feeling of being appreciated with some good eats.
Yeah, that's the best way, in my opinion. And our wonderful friends at Wegmans always deliver, and they do it with style and variety. And for more, our friend Chef Jeff joins us with more on all the summer favorites that Wegmans offers. Good morning. I always love when you join us. There is so much here. I'm wondering where to start first. I'm looking at the sushi.
Yep, so this is our sushi sensation tray. So it has a little bit of everything for everybody. So it has some vegetable rolls, some cooked and some raw options for everybody to have. So it's a great summer item to be able to have, nice and light.
That looks delicious.
Love it, yes.
You know, I got to point out the fact that it's distracting anytime we have you guys here as guests because we're trying to do our actual job.
Yeah.
And we can't get over the smells and the sights. And one glance over and you're like, what is that thing?
Yeah.
What's going on over there? And it's just one thing looks better than the next. How do you guys get so creative and come up with these ideas from season to season? And, you know, because this is not the same kind of summer offering that you had last year, and it won't be the same next year.
Yep. So we do bring back favorites, but we always use a lot of the products that we're really proud of, and then we want to showcase them on our trays, like our Mori antipasto with our beautiful tomatoes, right? So that's great for the summer. So we like to put flavors together that people really enjoy and that connect with each other, and that people are able to share with their folks at home too. So
I have to say, Dan and Steph asked for me to come up here and be it.
Yes.
I am offering nothing to this segment except for a place to put this food at the end of this.
Dig in. Why not?
I'm just there. This looks great, Jeff.
It
really
absolutely does.
It's unbelievable.
Talk to us about this tray down here. What is that one?
You mentioned like vanilla and blueberry.
Yep, so this is our summer collection tray from our Old World Cheese department. So it has, you know, we have our Professor's Brie, which is cave ripened in our own caves. And then we have the blueberry vanilla goat cheese on the corner here.
Yep.
So just a great, like I said, seasonal items that we're really proud of to be able to just share with everybody. So
blueberry vanilla goat cheese.
Really
it looks great.
I think
That
it
really does.
incredible.
Never even heard of it.
All right, this one, I got a shout out from producer Ashley to say, please make sure that stays in the studio because she's coming in here with a fork just for this. Talk to us about this.
So this is part of our Little Italy collection that we have on our Meal Skill platform. So it's a package all in one. It comes with the antipasto cheese tray as well. So this antipasto salad comes with our calabrese salad on top with salami and olives on top. So it's a great item to be able to share. So it goes along with the Italian theme.
And the veggies.
Yeah, down here, this looks incredible.
Yep. Yeah. So it's our vegetable crudité platter. So it has you know, a nice collection of vegetables. It has some broccoletti, some carrots, roasted peppers, and everything that comes with our hummus to dip in.
What's the difference between broccoletti and broccolini, and then a regular head of broccoli?
Well, so this is baby broccoli, so it's another name.
Oh, okay.
So you can call, like, same thing as rapi, so you can call rapi rapini.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
So it's just another name for baby broccoli, broccoletti, and broccolini.
Got it. Okay.
And the
Now,
sandwiches.
if anybody wanted to customize a little bit, maybe add some more prosciutto.
We do that based on availability.
Gotcha.
So we try. It's easier for somebody to go on and just order it. You have to stop into the store and talk to somebody. So if you wanted to customize it, but.
Got it. Yeah. Let's move on to the sandwiches down front. What do we have up here?
So that's, again, part of the Little Italy collection, too, that we have on there. It's spicy Italian sandwiches. So it's hot ham, capicola, has a little Calabrian chili, aioli spread on it, too, so for a little zing.
I always love a good slab of mozzarella.
Yeah, look at that mozzarella cheese, too.
Wild.
Very solid.
Okay, these other good-looking sandwiches here.
So that's our turkey trio. So it's a trio of our turkey sandwiches. So it's our turkey BLT, our spicy turkey avocado, and then our organic turkey sandwich.
And they have different breads too? Is
Yeah.
that right?
They do, yep.
Yeah. Wow.
And you can't forget about dessert. I mean,
That's right. We have our cannoli mini cannoli tray up front, too. So a great, you have one, you have them all.
I was going to say, this cannoli tray is about
perfect size for sharing. But
you know,
grab one.
Anybody?
You gotta let us know what it is.
You might as well do it while we're here.
Boy.
We didn't
chocolate
talk about
shavings.
this salad up front, did we?
Yes.
So this is a seasonal item for us, too. So we use fresh Campari tomatoes. So something that's in season too, and it comes with feta Kalamata olives, cucumbers, red onion, then it's served with our lemon vinaigrette.
Yummy.
Yeah. Okay, that's your verdict.
They're terrible. Don't,
Just yummy
don't
as
stay
all.
away. Sorry.
They must have gone bad, Mark. Just take them, get them out of here. I love that you guys have all of this prepared and people can just come into the store and pick it up. You guys make it easy. You also have hot meals that are similar that you come in, you pick up, and you throw it in the oven at home, and you're good to go.
Correct. And we also do have hot catering, so you come and get it hot at select stores. It's not at every store right now, but we have
Is
it at
that
select
something
stores.
we can go onto the app and
Correct, and
take
it's
care of
one of
there?
the tiles that you can click on and go from there. And you can come pick it up hot. You don't even have to put it in the oven. So
You guys make
Nice.
it very
try to make it as easy as possible.
And that's great, especially
Absolutely.
for the summer with everyone being busy with who knows what. Yeah.
This is not a paid sponsorship, but honestly, anytime something happens and you send food to people's house, I use Wegmans because you know it's going to get there, it's going to be good, and it's something that you would want to eat yourself because you guys know what you're doing over there, Chef Jeff.
McLean's shown us.
It's good.
Yeah,
really good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It is good. Thank you so much for
thank you
coming
very
in.
much.
We
Thank you for having
appreciate it. Anybody who wants to learn more about Wegmans, Wegmans.com, great place to go, or go into a store and ask to speak to somebody there because they've got a lot of knowledgeable people. Thank you again.
Yes, my pleasure. Thank you.
Hey, stick around when Arc Rochester returns. It's the Weekend Buzz.
Yeah, our friends Scott and Sandy are back. They just walked in studio there. Good morning, you two. We'll see you on the other
Is
side
that a
of the break.
signal flare, Scott?
We're dancing again. But this time, it's for our favorite part of Friday, the Weekend Buzz. Scott and Sandy joining us now for this morning's Joker Justified, and of course, First Try Friday.
Yeah, First Try Friday isn't the classiest, so yet again, we will bring it down.
Yep.
Bring the maturity level down.
Yep.
Okay.
Before we start, though, I
Yeah.
have to make a public apology to everyone here at 13 Fox Rochester, especially the most important part. After I saw the food from Wegmans, which looks delicious,
I
you
know.
guys are so lucky you get to go eat afterwards. Weeks ago, we did something where I needed a can opener. So I went into the kitchen and used it for one of our first tries. It ended up in like a Wegmans bag and in my car for like 3 weeks. And I brought it back. I just want to say I felt so guilty, but I did get some mileage out of it. I used it on one of our features called What's in My Mouth, which I did have to sanitize it because I think this
was
goes
the can
back.
Thank you.
Yeah. This goes back to like Dick Burt days. I'm serious, man. This thing is ancient.
That one's a collector's item, and believe it or not, security up front was looking for it because it was missing.
sure.
He didn't take it from the kitchen. He took it from the glass case with all the awards up front.
So there you go.
The guilt ate away at him.
Yes, I learned it all from my Italian friend, Sandy.
What is this
It's
thing?
just-
This is like,
Isn't that horrible?
how do you
all
open
rusty.
a can with that?
I don't know.
I'm
You
terrible
guys
with
must
can
not.
openers.
I found
And
it in a
Lord.
drawer in your kitchen. I'm just.
Listen to that.
Isn't it?
Finally, the weight is lifted off
Is
my
it?
shoulder.
Well,
You're a good man, Scott.
Thank you.
Zizzo.
Thank you
Good
for
man.
returning it, Scott. Somebody throw that away for us.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Goodness.
Are you ready for
Yes, but before we get to Jerk or Justified, we got to talk about the elephant in the room. This guy, you made it on the cover of a magazine.
Cover girl!
Look at that!
Yeah.
Rochester Men's Magazine.
Yes. Well, it's
Wait a minute.
Rochester. It's Rochester.
Royalty and heartbeat. Oh, I thought it said heartthrob. Yeah, you are a
my
heartthrob.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, with that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like that shot was. They're like, you have dead air. I'm like, what? That was like your song ended.
Well, how does it feel to be featured, and what did they ask you?
It's pretty cool. A lot of questions, and about history. I was talking about Sandy and I have been together for 26 years, and
Yeah, but
all the
you-
charitable stuff that we've done throughout the years.
Don't ignore the years before me, though. I mean, it's almost 50 for Scotty.
48 this year.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I know,
Scott.
I know.
Good for you.
Thank you.
That's
Appreciate
very
it.
nice.
No, it's an honor.
What's
to
that, Ashley?
have that.
Oh, Ashley says they're sold out. They are sold out now. All of those magazines. People took them. They wanted them.
Yes.
The digital.
They wanted
Yeah,
them.
put them up on the room wall,
Yes.
like the wall in the bedroom.
Absolutely.
Back of the door.
It's online only. You can't sell it.
You can print it out.
You could. Yeah, right. But
That'd be real pathetic.
There probably is someone watching right now who has it.
Oh, I
Hanging
hope
out.
there is. I hope there is.
well, I can tell you, Kelley Brewer, who puts together the Rochester Woman Online, is this once a year they feature all these men from the Rochester area and all the stuff that they do. But she does stuff throughout the year, all kinds of charitable stuff.
Yeah,
so it's
that's
really,
cool.
she's a great networker and she does lots of good things for the community. So,
Good.
Thank you,
Good.
Kelley.
Well, congratulations. All right, we
Do
can
we
move
have
along.
time? Do we have time for a
Yes.
Trigger Justified?
Yep.
Okay, so think in your mind that person who is so sweet. I mean, they are a good person, but yet they just don't know the out of a conversation. They're the chatty coworker, the chatty neighbor. Oh God, look at your eyes lit up. Chatty friend, family member.
Same.
How do you exit that conversation? So I got caught up in and I don't want to say caught up. That sounds so terrible. It just wasn't the right time. I didn't have time to chit chat. And I was trying to drop hints, but he wasn't picking up on the hints that I was dropping. So I said, okay, well, I'll let you go. And someone called.
Was it on the phone?
No, it was in person,
in
face to face.
Person.
And I said,
Nah.
I'll let you go, thinking nothing of it.
all the time.
And Scott's like, that is the most passive-aggressive
It
way
is.
to say
It's-
goodbye.
You're like, okay, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'll let you go.
yeah, I'll let you
if
go.
they said, listen, I got to go, you go, okay, I'll let you go.
So that
Like you
phrase.
agree to it. You don't tell them that you're going to let them
Yeah.
go because they still wanted to continue to talk to you.
So that phrase, jerk or justified.
I usually preface with, I don't want to take up too much of your time, or I know you got to get back to your day.
that's a good one.
But yeah, so I wouldn't say it's jerk. I would say justified.
Okay, that's justified. I said it with hoping he would just get the second half of that. You go.
I'll let you.
Did he get it?
No.
The conversation continued.
Listen, I really hope he's not watching because he is the sweetest man ever. He's a neighbor. My kids sometimes will see that I'm struggling. Okay. Do we have time to set up the scene?
What do the kids do to get you out?
Okay.
They know.
So now I'm doing a sunroom project, okay, in the house. And my house looks like the armpit of the neighborhood. It looks like trash right now. So I'm like, I gotta clean up the yard. There's been lumber in my driveway forever. And I'm like, let me just move the lumber to the back of the shed just to clean up a little bit.
Okay.
Now, I'm not in work clothes to do this. I'm in like cute mom, white shorts, mom shorts and a t-shirt, and I was gonna run a bunch of errands. I'm like, let me just do this now. Remember, it's 90 degrees.
Yeah.
And I just wanted a massive piece of lumber to the back of the shed. And the neighbor comes over and starts chit-chatting. I am holding this lumber. I am perimenopausal. I'm already going to hot flashes whenever.
I'm getting a tan from you right now.
And 90 degrees, I'm like, okay, yup. And nice conversation, but I'm like, okay, I'll let you go. And he keeps talking. So then my kid notices this, that I'm struggling, comes out and goes, Mom, I need your help.
To the rescue.
Bravo.
To the
That's
rescue.
so smart.
Terrible, though. I feel so guilty. I can't believe I just said it on TV.
You know what?
You were literally holding the lumber. Listen, lady, what you do is you keep on walking. Hold the lumber. Yeah. If he really wants to tell you that story, keep walking, pal.
Offer to carry this freaking lumber. Okay,
I go direct. When I'm on the phone with someone, say, and they're like, blah, 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 I'm like, okay, I'm out. And I just say, I'm out. That's it.
What do you say to I'm out? Yes or no to I'm out?
To someone you know, some of your friends.
Oh, yeah. Well, my sister will usually give me that.
Oh,
yeah. She does?
Bye.
I do I'll let you get back to it. Hey, I'm all right. I'm done talking. Right?
You do not say I'm done talking.
Oh, with my family? Oh, 100%.
Okay, family's different.
Listen, I'm done talking. Goodbye. I love you, but I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
I can't do this anymore. Like you're breaking up. We're temporarily. It's not you. It's me. I can't do this anymore.
And
I dare you to do. It's not you. It's me. I gotta go.
Yeah. And then if like someone has said something to tick me off, then it's okay. Listen, I love you a lot. I'm not gonna do this. And then I just hang up.
I like it.
Yeah.
You don't play the drama. I get it.
No. I listen. Life is way too short.
You know
I don't
what?
have time to play those games.
truly believe this because he had a flat tire at 1 o'clock this morning. He just laughed it off. I heard about that. I heard about that. Yeah.
Flat tire on the way into work.
I had no idea.
Then
You saved it for that moment.
I finally I get to work, and what do? I drop the white shirt in the parking lot, and it's raining. I'm like, oh my God.
The producer confirmed there was a spot.
Hold on. Were you wearing the white shirt? Did you take off the shirt to change the tire?
No.
Oh, I was going to be like.
Iron the shirt, and I bring the shirt into work.
Yeah.
Oh, you
so
don't
that
wear
I'm not just sitting in
He comes in
desk all day.
shirtless.
Yes.
You do? So did you change your tire on the side of the road?
No.
In the dark?
No.
Oh,
well, who did it?
No,
What happened?
I thudded 2 blocks to the gas station.
Did?
To the gas station. Filled it up with air and prayed on the way here that it wasn't going to blow out or anything. Pulled it right next door and printed out a note, gave it to producer John, and said, "Will you bring this over there with my keys when you leave?" And
that's
he
so
did.
nice of him.
So
they have producers.
Wow.
I know, we don't.
What's that like?
Okay.
Well, how long is your morning show?
No,
4
it's
hours?
a while, but we just not in the budget. We got along too well without one that they're like, well, look at you guys are fine.
See, yeah.
Never make it look
producer.
easy.
Yeah.
Well, producer Ashley's looking, just in case you guys are wondering.
Not looking.
She just said in my ear, "Tell them I'm looking for a job."
She did.
Ours?
She's cheap.
And so are we.
And we're fun. Remember, we play What's in My Mouth.
That's right. With that thing on the floor over there.
The line like that.
Stick around. We've got a lot more to come with Scott. Oh, but it's justified.
Yeah.
Justified all the way.
Good.
Justified all the way. Scott and Sandy when we come back, including our first try Friday.
Our Rochester returns after this.
mics. There we go. All right, so thanks for sticking with it. The things are getting weird here on Arc Rochester.
Okay.
Sandy just handed us a stick of deodorant and a lollipop.
I didn't really tell them what the First Try Friday is, because if I did tell you, you wouldn't want to do it,
we
and
would
then
have
we
said
wouldn't
no?
do it. Yes. I mean, I don't know. You guys are game for anything.
You can ask your executive producer.
Yeah.
Oh, did he do it?
He okayed it.
Okay, listen,
Okay.
I don't care.
So here's the deal. Yeah, take the cap off of the deodorant. Sorry, I should have already done it for you. Now, this is a competition, but this is almost like a mental mind game kind of challenge, okay?
Okay.
So now, do you mind standing next to, because you guys are all three
Yeah,
competing.
because the heat coming off your body is amazing right
So now, this is called only lick left. So in your left hand will be the lollipop. Did you see this?
No.
I saw this and I laughed so hard when I saw this video. So I'm like, this is the perfect place to try it out.
Great.
Okay. The right hand is the deodorant. Now you're only gonna lick when I say left, because you're gonna lick your left hand.
Okay.
So when I say
So
right,
our
don't
arms
do
go
any.
down?
No. You're like this. Only lick when I say left.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready? Now don't lick right, obviously, and the first person to lick the deodorant, when I say right, you're out.
We'll die. Thank you.
Maybe. Who knows? I've never licked deodorant before.
Do not ingest.
Right.
Okay.
But
Ready?
it does last 72 hours.
Yeah, listen.
Pretty cool.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
It's supposed to be a mental mind challenge, whatever. Okay.
So you're
ready?
going to say left or right when this happens?
Right.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Left.
Uh-huh.
Left. Right. Left. Right. Right. Left. Left. Right. Left. Oh, you guys are too good. Left. 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 Right. Right. Left. Left. Forget it. This is not funny. You guys are, okay, forget it.
Oh, wait. No, you have to.
What?
Ashley
Did I do
says,
it wrong?
It's a little different. You have to say sniff or lick. So you go back and forth.
Oh, let's try that.
Okay.
Oh.
That sounds
how
funny.
you get
This will
us.
be for the
Because I'm just thinking to myself, don't ever move your right arm.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, listen, I'll be honest. When I tried it, I had to stop and think. Okay, anyhow.
Okay, so
I'm not the smartest person in this room, obviously.
Stick or lick?
Sniff or lick,
Yes.
right?
Oh,
Okay.
Sniff or lick?
Yeah, ready?
Okay.
Lick, lick, sniff, lick, sniff, 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 lick, sniff, lick, 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 sniff, sniff, lick, sniff, lick, lick, sniff, sniff, sniff.
My brain short-circuited.
Okay.
You guys
This
are amazing, though.
Tastes like this smells eventually.
Yeah,
for me,
just
I can these two mix.
It was great.
All right, well, I don't know if you want to try that at home.
That
with
was
your
a fear
family.
factor moment.
Yeah, it would be good.
Yeah.
Has anybody used this?
No, these are brand new. But
Did you lick it? You didn't just lick it. What?
Smells good.
No.
It's not good.
well, you know what I was gonna. You can have that. But I took these from my husband, and I was gonna just shave off where you guys licked, if you did, and put it
used that
back
one.
in his
I'm going
drawer.
to keep this one.
He used that one. So you know. Well, that was interesting.
Okay, I don't know.
How do we top this
funny.
next week for First Try Fridays? That
We
is the
have
question.
something. We have something.
you do?
For next, yeah, we already have something
We've
for next
already
year.
talked to
Or next
Ashley
year,
about it.
next week.
And it's better than this?
Yeah.
Well, this
better
was,
than this?
this was kind of a fail. I'm sorry.
I mean, I think it would work out. Like, this is a good family game, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would get people.
Next week, it's going to, let's see, how do we tease it next week? It's
Get your Tootsies ready.
okay.
Yes, right.
That's why you're the producer.
We were in
Very
cahoots
ready.
with her earlier today.
If it has anything to do with feet, I'm out.
Tootsie Rolls. Where did you get that from?
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Tootsies.
Maybe.
Who calls it that?
Maybe.
They're your Tootsies.
We're going to find out who has 6 toes next week right here on our.
Feet always belong in shoes and socks. Always.
Never in sandals.
Oh my God, I am so
Or
like
Crocs.
you
I will wear
too.
sandals.
No.
Do you sleep with socks on?
No.
No.
Oh,
no,
I do.
don't
Oh, I
sleep
do.
with socks on.
You just had
I
a
could be
rule of it
cold.
always belongs in socks.
Yes, but listen. When I'm in the comfort of my own home, I can do whatever I want with my. The toes can be exposed. But
Oh, no,
they
always socks.
Yes, they are. They are not for public consumption.
I'll always have
because
a blanket, though. Like a big blanket. Even
my
if
thought
it's
is
90.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only show them to my subscribers.
Oh, hey. I've been watching.
Like, well, let me
I've been
find out.
watching your lives like while you're doing like on TikTok.
Yeah, Ashley said things are.
It's so distracting. Sandy's like, stop watching them. We're doing our radio show.
In the middle of the radio show.
I'm
oh,
like,
look at what Dan's doing.
Dan,
I'm like,
Dan.
okay.
Glad we can.
We like to have fun.
Yeah.
He's your
Multimedia.
number
on
one
TikTok.
fan.
I think yes, shoes and socks. My thought is feet are ugly.
I think so. I mean, my
Mine
feet are
kind of
ugly.
look like Thumper.
But listen, your face would be ugly too if you walked on it every day.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
wow.
That was a statement.
That
like,
was a
that
statement.
Is
needs
it not
to
true?
breathe. I mean, sure.
Yeah.
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 You know, that's a really good quote. I think we'll put that in print.
Yes. It deserves to be.
Get it on a shirt or a nice sign here.
Right?
Oh my
Your face
God.
would be ugly too if you walked on
1 year on
all
Arc.
day.
That's an
yes.
idea.
9:39. Don't go anywhere when Arc Rochester returns. We are continuing the fun with our summer music series live in studio.
Yeah, and take us with you. You can watch us on the go wherever you are by streaming us live on the 13 Wham YouTube channel. Did you just do it? At foxrochester.com. We're back after this. It's Friday, which means we are continuing our summer music series here on Arc Rochester. And this morning, we are excited to have Rochester native Alyssa Tran.
Yeah, she's gaining a lot of popularity in the world of country music. She's back in her hometown for a few upcoming performances, including a show tonight at Batavia Downs, then next week in Greece. She joins us live in studio right now. Thanks so much for stopping by this morning.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
What is it like when you come back to town? You know, you're out there in Nashville making a name for yourself. People know who you are. And then when you return home, what's that feeling like for you?
You know, it's always interesting because I feel like I go back into the mindset that I was in before I moved to Nashville, just dreaming of being in Nashville one day, doing what I do now. And it's such a cool feeling to see that things are kind of the same but different, if you know what I mean. It's always so fun. I love coming back here, not just because it's my hometown, but I get to see my family and my friends. And it's really cool to still get to come back here.
For sure. And how much of a role has Rochester played in inspiring your music?
A lot. I mean, honestly, I would not be where I am if it weren't for the people in Rochester that support me. And that's why I keep coming back, because they keep being so nice to me. So, of course, I'm going to keep coming back to play shows.
So when you're playing those shows, is like half the audience people that you have met or know? It's, you know, because it's as much as it is a city and it's spread out, it's also a community everywhere you go.
Yeah. It's so cool. I look out into the audience and I see so many familiar faces. And at this point, the people that follow my music and support me, they're fans, but they feel more like friends at this point because I see them so much. We talk online, and it's so cool just to see that growing in the audience, people singing along to my original songs. It's very, very cool.
Yeah, for sure. Tell us a little bit about your sound.
Oh, gosh. Well, I am a little all over the place, I guess you could say. I just love good music. I mean, my music includes country and pop. I'm also a rocker chick at heart, so there's a little bit of everything for everyone, and what it really comes down to for me is the songwriting. Songwriting is so important to me. I'm also a producer, so making sure that the production is top-notch is also really important to me, but it just comes down to a good song. If it's a good song, I don't care what genre it is.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm primarily country, but a good song is a good song.
How do you come up with the music and how do you, I guess I'm asking, how do you write a song?
That's a loaded question.
Yeah.
There are so many ways that I write my music. Some of it does come from personal experience, and I kind of use songwriting to process things that I'm going through. But I also write about things my friends are going through, my family's going through. If something happened in a book that I'm reading, I'll get an idea from that, or maybe it's just a random idea that popped in my head, or a random melody. A lot of times I get random ideas in my head at like 2 a.m., or when I'm in the middle of something really important and I can't write it down or record a little note of it really quick. It's random. It just hits me.
To follow up on that then, are the songs that, you know, come from real life, do those hold a more special place in your heart than the ones that, you know, this melody you just thought of and you can't get it out? Or are they you love them each individually because of what it reminds you of?
That's a great question. I would say I love all the songs I write equally but differently. The ones that are really personal to me tend to be the toughest to perform, especially if it's about something sad or upsetting, about a tough time I was going through. But I love all the songs I write. I always joke that they're my children.
Yeah, well, they kind of are.
Yeah.
You know?
We're playing some video here. We played several snippets from music videos, but I kind of want to know the story behind this one.
Yeah, so this one is for my song called Memories Not Dreams. And the whole idea behind this music video was to show the memories so far in my life. So you see real home videos there. That's me and my cousins that you can see, and I'm singing on top of it. But it's just, it shows the memories, because the main tag in that song is I want to die with memories, not dreams. You see me dancing as a little baby there. So the whole point of the song and the video was just showing the memories that I've made this far and basically dreaming about more memories that I hope to make.
A life well lived.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible. All right, okay, so we got to talk, because coming up after the break, you're going to be performing.
Yeah.
You're sticking around for us. Let's talk about what you're going to be performing. What are we going to hear?
Yes, so I'm going to be performing my new single that I just put out a few weeks ago. It's called I Need You, and I wrote it with some friends back in Nashville, my friends Elena, Josh, and Blair, and I produced it myself, I mixed it myself, I mastered it myself, so I'm very excited about it. Yeah. It's a fun, upbeat song for the summer, a nice love song, which I don't get to release a lot of, so very excited.
I feel like we buried the lead a little bit there. You're also producing this content on your own?
Yeah, I've been producing my own stuff for a long time. I went to school for it. I went to FLCC for music recording.
Yeah.
And I've always been really interested in the production aspect, and then really, honestly, for me, it was COVID. When that happened, the only option for releasing music was to do it myself. And I said, you know what? I'm not gonna not release music, so I guess we're just doing it ourselves from now on. And I fell in love with it. I love it so much. I'm producing a lot of artists back in Nashville now, actually, which is so fun.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I love it so much.
Look at that. All right. Well, listen, thanks for sticking around. Don't go far. You either, because when we come back, we've got a special in-studio performance coming your way.
Yeah, stay with us. We're back after this.
8:50 this morning, we are back with more from country music singer Alyssa Tran. She's getting ready for a number of shows across the region, including one tonight at Batavia Downs and next week in Greece. We're all excited for that, but before she takes to the stage there, she's taken to the studio floor here.
We're very excited. Remind us of the song that you'll be playing.
The song is called I Need You. It's my new single, and it's out everywhere if you guys want to go hear it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I Need You, Alyssa Tran.
Dumb luck. When you least expect it, it shows up. Dumb luck. The stars got it written down right from the start. The stars. Who am I to think I knew better? Acting like I could change the weather, as if I could stop something destined to be together. Like thunder needs the lightning, Beatles need the Rolling Stones. It's more than perfect timing, I can feel it in my bones. Like the moon needs the sun, and 3 chords need the truth. As sure as the sky is blue, baby, I need you. We're set through the good and bad, no matter what happens next. We're sad, ooh, we'll go down in small town history. When they think of you, they'll think of me. The textbook definition of meant to be. Like thunder needs the lightning, Beatles need the Rolling Stones. It's more than perfect timing, I can feel it in my bones. Like the moon needs the sun, and 3 chords need the truth. As sure as the sky is blue, baby, I need you. Like thunder needs the lightning. Ooh, it's more than perfect timing. Like thunder needs the lightning, Beatles need the Rolling Stones. It's more than perfect timing, I can feel it in my bones. Like the moon needs the sun, and 3 chords need the truth. As sure as the sky is blue, baby, I need you. Baby, I need you.
For you're on television every day.
That's easier.
Our final thoughts here on ARC Rochester, and we want to hand it back over to musician Alyssa Tran. Thank you so much for coming in. We were talking about the whole musical process during the break. Steph wants to join and sing backup for you.
I think you should.
For this song.
I think you should.
Tell us, what are you going to be performing for us now?
I'm going to play my sassy rock song for you guys. This one's called Promise.
All right.
Promise. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time. Alyssa Tran, we will see you next week.
I must have let my guard down the minute that you showed up. When you're lost, you want to be found. When you're lonely, you want love. I guess the joke's on me. Oh, you made me believe. You said you treated me better. You said you never lied. You went and wrecked forever in just one night. I gave you all my trust and you broke it easily. But I kept my promises, babe. Now I promise that you're gonna miss me. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm right, I'm just saying you're wrong. You can go ahead, apologize, but I'm already gone. Oh, I'm never gonna crave your kiss. No,